respect. I'm Naya Janela Respect, and this is Peace.
Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. So you matter, you're worthy. Don't dim your light cause a hater. Don't get discouraged cause a hater. Love yourself. Only be yourself and don't listen to. Just love yourself. I feel a little better to the genuine ones. You know, the ones that actually care. I was under the weather yesterday, but you know, I played in God's hands and one day at a time, you gonna rise. Call your energy back, neighbor. When you fall from a hater, neighbor, you know how to put respect to your neighbor's name when it comes to authentic, see, cause you fall from a hater. Stop the violence. I'm peace. I bring peace. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. Gotta go.
I'm Naya Janela Respect, and my content is not for everyone. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I truly hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone.
No ever change on me, goddammit. Don't need to fight the air when it comes to your one-sided ass conversation. Self-awareness is lacked. Ever change on me, because you know you go find that same energy and pour into yourself watching something else that's entertaining to you. It's the train on me. A motherfucker gonna be a bully all day long because it's you. No, the train though for me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions to the genuine ones, and I say that respectfully.
I hope all is well on your end. I say that respectfully. Protect your energy. Protect you and your family. Stay out of trouble. You mad and you're worthy. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently January 2nd, 2005, and it's currently 10:17 p.m. I'm Naya, genuine love respect. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone overlooked you or didn't see your potential.
Yeah, they sneak this you. Hold on 1 second. Wanted you to be uncomfortable in your own position. You know, elevation hits different. When it comes to your faith, they would never understand. Hold on 1 second. Misery loves company, but they return back to sender. Neighbor, stop being a hater. No, I've been trained though for me. How when you motivate yourself to become your best self vision of yourself, not trying to lack. Hold on 1 second. Self-control. It be the train of thought for me coming from poverty and pain. They would never understand at the end of the day how you had to understand balance is different when it comes to mature in. When folks said that you was truly born in, but you knew how to pour into yourself when they overlooked you. God gave you granted at the end of the day. Access is granted to love yourself, to better yourself when it comes to your wealth. You know, health is wealth at the end of the day. They would never understand our tax bracket ain't the same when it comes to, hold on 1 second, having a high IQ score when it comes to your third eye being open. Even when folks is gang stalking you right to left at the end, they trying to control the narrative. Every trait of you, always be yourself.
You know, my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Entertainment purposes only. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone regardless to who's trying to blackmail me against me or try to put me part of a one-sided ass contract that I never signed up for, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no intentions.
I'm far from a hater. No, that's a trainer far from me. I said what I said.
Entertainment purposes only.
No, that's a train though for me. You ever mind your business with the mind your business or whatever the case may be? You know, I don't know if I got some, you know, weed smokers around here, whatever the case may be, that's watch me. No, that's a trait on me. You ever decide to go to, your plug or whatever the case may be? You know, that fit shit boat. No, that's a trait on me. When you don't do that hard shit or whatever the case may be. You know, you just want little trees. That's a trait on me. This motherfucker took I got a nice little badge for you today. It's the trait on me. Everybody in line waiting and shit today. This motherfucker talking about some dark crack. Huh? Motherfucker, you got me fucked up. What's wrong with your stupid ass? What the fuck coming up with these stupid ass names? That's the trick over me the whole line looking at each other like, hold on 1 second.
I just wanted to relax my little muscles a little bit, but I wasn't trying to shortchange my mental health.
It's a trick on you. What the fuck? You ever realize once you got to the register, when you got to, face to face with this idiot, after speaking to the idiot on the phone at the end of the day?
Yeah, I said, dark crack.
What the fuck? You got a crack in your ass? It's the trick though for me.
Why would you want to serve somebody something like that? I don't know.
It's a trait on me with a stupid face. My content, everybody. And I may not be funny to the average person, but it's a trait though for me. Always be yourself and no malicious intentions. It's a trait though for me. You ever mind your business with the mind of your business?
You know when you got that fresh haircut or whatever the case may be, when you had good intentions? No, it the trait of me. You know that process when you go to the wrong barber because your barber decided to say they wanted to take a vacation on the wrong goddamn specific day? It's the trait of thought for me. I thought I was on a schedule. Oh, I thought that was the week after. No, it's the trait of thought for me. Your ass done sat there, whatever the case may be, done lost the fucking sideburn. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, and it's on your good side. No, it's the truth though for me. You know when you got a good side and you know, when you know at the end of the day. It's the truth though for me. This motherfucker done push your shit back, up, side to side, all types of shit. You look in the mirror saying the devil was a goddamn lie. It's the train of thought for me. Because you didn't sign up for someone's one-sided ass, bougie ass conversation. Who gave you license? No, it's a train of me. What the fuck? I ain't signed up for your one-sided ass conversation. No, for real, for real. You ever did your own shape up at the end of the day? And only be mad at yourself? No, it's a trait of me, but want to blame everybody else. It's the trait of just why you disturb me, you talking too much. And especially when you're the first time, it's like, damn, I can't blame myself. I want to blame somebody else. It's the trait of you better take that L. It's the trait of you done pushed your shit back. Now you waiting for months at a time. Don't realize how this shit gonna grow back. I need my little sideburns. You know, my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. You took another chance on love, real love. Who would have known that someone saw you? You took a chance on real love. Who would have known that someone saw you? You know, not taking advantage of your time. Who would know at the end of the day the devil was telling so many lies? Because you know that unhealthy relationship allowed you to see why your potential actually hits different at the end of the day, understanding your reality, where that chapter is closed for all the right reasons. When the love of your life didn't have to pretend to love you, that energy is different when it comes to motivation. You know, when the outside world trying to discourage you, ruin your reputation right to left, all because you was trying to hear you. You know, hear the inner you. You know, the unconditional love balance that you allow yourself to grow. To understand that, hold on one second, true love is worth the growth, you know, because self-love was first. But who would have knew that real love allowed you to feel balance is different? It wasn't a challenge at the end of the day. You know, someone not challenging you, I don't mean no disrespect, but hold on one second. Someone wasn't trying to outdo you because they didn't look at you like competition. That energy is different. No, it's a trade though for me. You know, because when someone walks into your life, they see you, they hate you, they respect you. You took another chance on love, only to keep it real with real love. That ain't just different. You ain't know how to sing, but who would have knew at the end of the day someone got butterflies within? You keeping it real with someone that actually sees your vision at the end of the day. Don't give up because they're your biggest cheerleader. Who would have knew someone actually allowed you to feel why you truly went within? Emotionally intelligent and available at the end of the day. Someone bringing peace into your life wasn't complicated. Who would have knew that true love was real? Someone truly showing at the end of the day that they could meet you halfway because true love was real. You know, it may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. But always be yourself in all attention. I say it respectfully. Because when the right person walks into your life, they pray for you, not against you. You know, even when folks try to discourage you at the end of the day, they try to block you with spell work magic or whatever the case may be, confusion spells. But who would at the end of the day, you want divine's time in regards to hold on one second when someone couldn't keep it real with their own self-love when it comes to hold on one second, balance staying in their lane because they don't want you to prosper when it comes to hold on one second, someone maintaining your smile every day. Then it's just different. Never allow yourself to stop loving you. Because when the right person walks into your life, that he say, she said at the end of the day, ain't going to disturb the peace of the love of your life at the end of the day that truly showed up for you. It wasn't for likes and views or cloud chase or fame to rob you your pockets at the end of the day when someone actually poured into you. That ain't just different. Someone meeting you halfway. Someone's your biggest cheerleader up close, the person behind closed doors. Being authentic at the end of the day, they would never understand. Fall from a copycat, fall from hating at the end of the day, would never understand at the end of the day. I understood my balance is different when you almost said fuck love. No, that's a trade though for me. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I'm not trying to hurt myself or others around me. Yeah, I talk about God at the end of the day, but we all don't pray the same, and I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I don't got to play with magic or spoke at the end of the day to be real, and I say that respectfully. I ain't got to steal nobody's swag, the mind into every move, because within me at the end of the day, I ain't got to show off at the end of the day because I know how to be authentic. Hold on one second, I was far from a copycat, didn't have to hate. No, I have to trade with me. Oh, be yourself.
Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Monday, self-love every day. Tuesday, self-control every day. Wednesday, motivation every day. Thursday, choose yourself. Don't dim your light when they overlook you. Friday, you matter, you're worthy. Never get discouraged by the enemy or that person that's trying to antagonize you. You know, that fool that's watching you, monitoring your every move. You know, that monitoring spirit watching you. Such a hater trying to be you. Hold on 1 second, stay in your lane, hater. It's a chain throw for me. They keep up with you, but don't put respect on your name. They keep up with you, try to rob you because of your pain. It's a chain to throw for me. They try to project pain, let alone fear, all because you're keeping it real. Never change up being yourself, having a heart. Never give up on yourself, loving yourself. You smart, you matter, you're worthy. Love yourself, don't dim your light. How Sunday came approach. Never give up on yourself. Blessing, the light within you. Love yourself, you matter, you're worthy. Saturday, far from my hater. Gotta repeat that again, cause that goes for every day. Gotta go, stop the violence. You know, gang stalking is relative to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. Regardless if you're a content creator or not, at the end of the day, never give up on yourself. These dumbasses will hack your device, your accounts, your emails, monitor your every move from point A to Z at the end of the day, and then try to paint each other to be mentally unstable. They will rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, even send you the evil lie, or project spark or magic towards you, or even, project fake narratives at the end of the day that act like you're somebody you're truly not, when you're not a sex worker or addict at the end of the day. Never give up on yourself because someone wants to project fear in you. These idiots will act like they even know you when you never was part of a one-sided conversation, let alone contract. They will even try to make money off you. Wow, that's crazy, right? But stuff like this really happens. Protect your energy, matter, you're worthy. I call my energy back. I love myself. When they try to project the hatred, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. Never give up on yourself. Yeah, you matter, you're worthy. We don't pray the same. G-O-D, far from a hater. Neighbor, when you choose yourself, they will never understand that you're a miracle. They will never understand how strong you are when you have to get physical. Choose yourself, don't dim your light. Far from a hater. Neighbor, love yourself. You're beautiful, you're handsome. Gotta go, stop the violence.
I'm Nadia, and your love respect, and I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no misintentions. The fact that you were so standoffish when it came to someone's one-sided mission at the end of the day. They wanted to discourage you, but God gave you access to grant at the end of the day. Understand your boundaries is different. Understand that flow they can relate to. Confidence. Hold on 1 second. Being emotionally distressed at the end of the day wasn't part of your vocabulary. How folks is trying to change the narrative, all because they wanted to plot against you so you could look at look like the superhero at the end of the day. All because, hold on 1 second, they said you got common sense when it come to, hold on 1 second, figuring out the missing pieces, to hold on 1 second, give a reflection, all because they wanted to mistreat you, to deceive you, disrespect you out loud. At the end of the day, they mad at your culture, how they wanted to rob you, humiliate you. At the end of the day, they thought they was dibbling down with spoke or magic all over. Say you wasn't trying to catch a case. How God revealed the devil on the enemy on two different levels. They would never understand being woke is different. Hold on 1 second, fall from a copycat. Didn't have to dim you like the end of the day because you was truly your biggest cheerleader. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second, I ain't have to continue to say just because. I ain't have to continue to say just because. I ain't have to continue to say just because. Because just because almost had you stuck. They painted you out to be a crash out. All because they wanted they didn't want to put congratulations on your name. They wanted to label you a number. They thought at the end of it that you was going to stop They thought you was going to stop showing up for yourself, even when you got lost in your words. But you understood a ton of it is different, because when you understand right, the left, motivation, hold on 1 second, it's actually a light at the light. It's a light at the light within a light within you. They would never understand. Hold on 1 second. Balance chose you. You know why balance shows you? Because you prayed to go with them. We don't pray the same. Our receiver damn sure different. I say that respectfully, but I still knew how to keep it real. Never had this change up my story. Being, hold on 1 second, authentic at the end of the day is either you like me or you don't. At the end, you just stay in your lane. I ain't got to dibble and dabble, whatever you deal with at the end of the day when it comes to spell work, whatever you do at the end of the day to try to dim my light. It be the train of thought for me, how chicks and dudes be practicing and preaching at the end of the day, but they can't keep it real with themselves when it comes to their reflection. Or because, hold on 1 second, you had a better understanding. I love myself not to dim my light. Fall from a copycat. Thank you, God, for treating me right. Always be yourself, when I say that respectfully. I may be whack and corny to the average person, but God was never for likes. If he's a cloud chasing or fame, they would never understand the hold on 1 second. We wasn't on the same page. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. They say misery loves company, you did that. They said misery loves company, you did that. Just continue to be yourself. Your brother ain't, hold on 1 second, their whole existence. They got a copycat at the end of the day. Only because they was far from authentic. They try to sneak this, you rob you at the end of the day. They try to put a hex on you all because they didn't want you to elevate. How this type of stuff actually happens. I'm my biggest cheerleader, regardless if it's 2 people in the room. That'd be the train of thought for me. How you thought I was gonna be a fool? You wanted me to crash out, control the nearest at the end of the day. I ain't have to put my hands on nobody all because you wanted me to catch a case. You know, I wasn't running from my reflection when it come to maturing. I understand, hold on 1 second, I'm loving myself. When you said I was boring. You know, gang stalking is real. They would try to distract you. They would hack your devices, your accounts, your emails, monitor your every move, reroute your phone calls, your mail, your packages. At the end of the day, trying to blackmail you to paint you out to be the villain in their story when you ain't trying to hurt nobody. They would even project spokes towards folks that's coming towards you. Never get discouraged, and I say that respectfully. When you ain't trying to hurt nobody, how it had to take folks in different tax bracket, all because you understood how to be woke. And when it come to being, hold on 1 second, available, choosing you, poverty and pain, allow you to feel why you chose change. You know, people pick and choose who could change their life. People pick and choose who they discriminate against. People pick and choose who can elevate and prosper at the end of the day. Hold on 1 second. They didn't want you to override. Hold on 1 second. They one-sided monster. But who would have knew that God didn't tell a lie? We're not on the same page when it comes to hold on 1 second. Far from a hater. No, that's a trick. Always be yourself. I'm not here, genuine love respect. And my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader. And I say that respectfully. I don't want you to have a good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. It's 16 minutes into this video, and it's currently 10:31 p.m., and it's currently January 2nd, 2025. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Now, that's the trade, don't be. You have to mind your business, and you decide to run outside real quick or whatever the case may be. It didn't matter where you was going from point A to Z. No, that's the train throw me. That motherfucker go ahead just hit you. Oh, shit. No, the train throws me. You didn't barely get down the goddamn block, and your lips is like, damn. Ooh, it's the train of thought for me. You ever realize you thought you had your lipstick or your lip gloss or whatever the case on you at the end of the day? Only was hold on 1 second. You was short of a sentence. It wasn't on you. It's the train of thought for me. What a fucked up situation for you. No, the train thought for me. You ass outside and all you feel is the goddamn wind just keep hitting your face. And your lip is like, oh. And then you come across somebody and they want to have a whole fucking conversation with you. You're not trying to show your lips like this. It's a trait of me. You keep licking them shits and them shits like then. Oh. It's a trait of me. I need to put something on my lips ASAP. It's a trait of me. The person talks to you, they lips is so glossy and shit. It's a trait of me. Only the rest of hold on 1 second. You left your sense at home. No, it's a trait of me. I'm not here to, you know, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Entertainment purposes only. You have the money, business. No, it's a train of thought for me. You ever realize when you was a kid and how when you got that guardian or mother or father that's in the household, you actually realize, you know, not only they raising, but they, you know, they being raised too, being more mature. You know, they grown with age. It's a train of thought for me, but they want to project pay. You know, when you realize you the test dummy in the household, growing up as a child, when you find out your parents can't cook, it's the train of thought for me. No. It's the train of thought for me. When you realize you the test dummy, the first test dummy they experienced doing at the end of the day, only was to hold on 1 second. I trusted you. And only reason why I don't trust you now. No, that's the trade though. You wanted to kick me down, see me for all types of weird shit. It's the trade of me. You ever got that one Pacific meal from your guardian at the end of the day? And you had to reevaluate your whole life? If you ain't gonna eat it, what makes you think I'm putting my digestive system stupid? It's the trade of me. Well, just try it. Oh, you know what? I think it's best that being that you're an adult, you might want to sit down with your child and explain why you doing what you're doing. No, it's a trade over me because it's going to be a real testimony for a testimony for a testimony. I need to explain to the doctor if I make this shit. No, the trade over me. The food's so goddamn spicy at the end of the day. Who told you to do this? I'm a child. Stupid is the train thought for me. When you realize at the end of the day, our taste buds as children and becoming adults is two different things. No, for real, for real. You got certain children tolerance is real high, but everybody tolerance ain't that high. No, if the train thought me, it missed me. I'm sorry. I don't like that shit. I'm good. Have a good day. If the train thought for me, and they sit there and watch you. So I was really supposed to eat this? If the train thought me, especially something that you can't even cook. The food not even done. If the tray told me it looked done to me, that sounds real special. Can I get cereal? Absolutely not. If the tray told for me, motherfucker look at it like a treat or something. What the fuck, bitch? I need to eat. It's tray told for me. I'm Naya, genuine respect that my content is not for everyone. I may not be funny to the average person, and my content is not for everybody. And that's okay. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. I love to talk about love. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Wow. The fact that someone didn't have excuses when it come to hold on 1 second. Balance, the train of thought is different. But someone actually had ideas when it came to 1,000,001 at the end of the day, more like billions, how to actually love you. When it comes to sense direction, when you're passing your reality, when it comes to your future, that energy is different. What a surprise on a different type of level. Someone loving you, someone truly treating you better at the end of the day, not to humble you, disrespect you, but someone truly being your protector. Hold on 1 second. The energy is different when someone brought you peace into your life. It wasn't complicated. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because, woman, that energy is different. How someone sees you, hears you, respects you. You overcame so many obstacles at the end of the day, but you was willing to love you. Being patient with time and day, still trying to find balance to love yourself another day at the end of the day. Only because someone didn't make a mistake when they actually saw you at the end of the day, because they was actually investing your time and day, got you feeling hold on 1 second, emotionally available, got butterflies with it, and it wasn't a mistake. Imagine praying for somebody who walked into your life. Far from pretending, far from hating at the end of the day. They actually respect you the right way. That ain't just different. They say fairy tales not real. But someone should be keeping it real. Even when these idiots at the end they playing with spoken in a toxic way, the right one will walk into like to truly heal you. To show at the end of the day why your heart was really fulfilled with true love made you come through. Now Evan changed over me. You know when the right person walk into you like they pray for you, not against you at the end of the day, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. Evan changed over me. No, for real. You know, they not manipulating God, and they not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame or a script at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. Because you cannot buy true love. And when true love comes into your life, you don't got to play with sport. You don't got to play with magic. It's not lust, toxic way, or whatever the case may be. Or someone shortchanging your pockets or your mental health. You know, it's going to be folks that's going to try to discourage you when it comes to the right person that's trying to walk into your life. But you have to be the judge for yourself. Terrell's hold on 1 second. All the he say, she say, they was really just jealous. They didn't want you to level with the right person that truly had potential, that truly knew how to treat you better. Those chapters was past you when it come to your past. They would never understand how your conscience is different at the end of the day. Self-love allows you to feel like, hold on 1 second, it can truly last. All because you chose you. All because you was willing to show up for you. Continue to blossom, butterfly. They would never understand how you come at the end of the day when God gave you the key to your heart, allowing you to love yourself another day. At the end of the day, you truly smart. You know, you're book smart, street smart. You know, spiritually gifted. That energy is different being a gangster. They would never understand how you truly healing. No, ever shake on me. Because you're healing every single day when it comes to your journey. It's going to be chicks and dudes, even people that you know for years at the end of the day, don't want to see you happy, but someone that can actually bring you balance. But who would know at the end of the day, you wasn't trying to shortchange yourself of a blessing when you asked God for direction. I'm Naya, genuine respect. And my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. No, it's rain it off me. Oh, either yourself or no Melissa. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Love is real, love is one of a kind, but the right one truly for you. The fact that the joke was on your past, the end of it, because they trying to rotate when it comes to your future, or because hold on 1 second, they missed the blessing, but hold on 1 second, now they to the curb trying to figure out their mental when it come to hold on 1 second, they blessing. They overlooked you only because they was pointless when it come to their conversation. God was showing you at the end of the day while God was protecting you. You gave so much chances. They disrespected you, humiliate you, even had a hate crew going up against you, all because you wanted us to balance at the end of the day. I'm truly loving me to pour into me. When someone didn't see your growth, they talked about you like a dog. They disrespect you all because you knew how to pour into someone at the end of the day when you was far from boring, when they didn't see your worth at the end of the day. Imagine pouring into the wrong cup the right way at the end of the day, all because someone didn't see your value, all because God closed the door for all the right reasons. It was far from a challenge. You had to pour into yourself. You had to pour into yourself. That energy is different. They would never understand how you had to believe in yourself, because true love is not a hand problem. True love is not misleading someone pain at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. You know, you can't dibble and dabble with magic and spell because that's not free. You know, because true love, you can't buy it. And second, someone think free will, it ain't gonna make sense because you don't really love them.
No, they don't love you, stupid. It's a trade though for me.
Or let alone dibble and dabble in magic at the end of the day. You know, someone projected it on you. Who would have knew at the end of the day? Someone didn't have to deal with that type of behavior when it comes to their mindset besides pray in the most healthiest way. God is leading two souls together, two beautiful hearts at the end of the day, to understand their own weather. You know what testimony that, hold on one second, a complete sentence, who would have knew that true love wasn't complicated? Even on your rainy day, the energy is different. You know, someone walking into your life Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because moments. You know that peace is different. You know, someone sees you, hears you, respects you with no misintentions. You know, even when chicks and dudes send spell working at socks, at the end of the day, one day someone gonna walk into you to love you the right way regardless. It ain't gonna be no scattering when it come to your mental. And I say that respectfully, because you ain't have to perform to be authentic, because it was always within you, loving somebody naturally. They would never understand at the end of the day. Your past is your past for all the right reasons. Wasn't running from your reflection. They would never understand that. Hold on one second, you understood your receiver? Choosing you. And the right person walked into your life, not to overlook you. Was your biggest cheerleader up close in person behind closed doors. Someone loving you, seeing you, respect you. Only rest the hold on one second. Someone who actually was emotionally available. Who would have knew that true love wasn't going to hurt you? All because, hold on one second, you showed up for you when you almost gave up on love.
Now, it's a trade though for me. You know, you may not pray the same as the average person or whatever the case may be, but that's okay.
But when someone walks into your life, they praying for you, not against you. And they're not doing it for likes and views or clout of fame or a script at the end of the day. When they say, hold on one second, God brought the right person in your life. And I say that respectfully.
No, because when the right person walks into your life, they don't got time for that. Cake and eat it too, cheating, all that weird stuff. They don't got to play with spell work or whatever because we have a hand problem trying to mislead you with pain.
Nope, they don't. You know, my content is not for everyone. And that's okay. Always be yourself. The fact that you shared a piece that they can relate to. It wasn't a game when you didn't have to get physical. They would never understand what real looks like at the end of the day. Hold on one second, someone being authentic. I wasn't running from my reflection when you didn't understand me. I tied my shoe different at the end of the day. You couldn't stand with me. How you had to disrespect me, all because you wanted to mislead me. Dibbling down with spoke when you're weak there at the end of the day. All because, hold on one second, you wanted to bring the best out of yourself. Trying to ruin my reputation, all because I was willing to better myself. It'd be the train of thought for me. How you walking right to left. You have chicks and dudes laughing at your trauma and your pain. All because, hold on one second, you understood how to be patient with time and day. You know, because you understood faith is different when it come to hope. They would never understand how you pray at the end of the day, fall from pretending when someone didn't understand your vision. How you had chicks and dudes in different tags bracket, throwing spoke right to left, but God was revealing the devil, regardless was a man, a woman, a child, an elderly person, let alone a couple at the end of the day, when they wanted to smile in your face, but they truly try to hurt you at the end of the day behind closed doors, but God was really showing you why you truly protected, right to left, regardless of what zip code, county, country you at the end of the day. They would never understand that receiver head's different. I called my energy back. I loved myself. They wanted me to distract myself. They was quick to paint me out to be the villain in their story. They wanted to look like the superhero of my story at the end of the day, or because they wanted to control the narrative. Hold on one second, I wasn't your enemy. At the end of the day, you was hurting your own self with words, trying to keep up because you looked at someone different at the end of the day. Like, hold on one second. You mean to tell me that this was you this whole entire time? I went up against you, all because, hold on one second, someone lied?
No, it's a trade though me. It's a trade though me with they dumbass.
You know, people pick and choose who's a lame. People pick and choose who's corny today at the end of the day, but just stay in your lane. I may not be for you at the end of the day when it comes to my swag, but I know how to be authentic because I was far from a copy at the end of the day. What's your bad habits? It be the train of thought for me. I know how to put respect to my neighbor's name. I know how to put respect to my neighbor's name, even when they're going through trials and tribulations, when it comes to challenge at the end of the day, facing their own reflection. I wasn't doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame when I was being a truth teller at the end of the day. How someone tried to shut me up, all because I understood I wasn't trying to be part of a box at the end of the day, let alone someone's number because someone's trying to box me up. It be the train of thought for me. How folks will plot against you, put you part of a scenery at the end that you was never even part of because you understood growth is different. How folks swear they doing magic on you at the end of the day, or because you got free will to go outside when you want to at the end of the day. But they swear up and down that they doing something, but God keep revealing the devil, loving the enemy. They would never understand that you wasn't trying to get out of character. Be yourself, don't dim your light. Yeah, you're mad and you're worthy. Be yourself, don't dim your light. Yeah, you're mad and you're worthy. Love yourself, don't dim your light. Love yourself, don't dim your light. Love yourself, don't dim your light. God's granted hits different, loving yourself. That ain't just different. God's love is different. Balance. Do you understand that feeling, butterfly? Being wanted within because you chose you. It's not just being wanted by the world, because once you want you at the end of the day, they would never understand that, hold on one second, yes, you are beautiful, yes, you are handsome. Even when they try to ruin your reputation, hold on one second, they couldn't dance with you. Even on their worst day, it be the train of thought for me. How chicks and dudes would call you whack and coin at the end of it because you truly got potential. Hold on one second, you was your biggest cheerleader. They would never understand that, hold on one second, they can't walk in your shoes. They try to ruin your reputation, trying to lie on you at the end of the day. But you wasn't running from your past. It be the train of thought for me. How this type of stuff actually happens. They can't wait to point you out to be a crash out, but hold on one second, you understood balance. Far from a crash out, far from a hothead, being authentic at the end of the day. I wasn't trying to hurt me. It be the train of thought for me. When you start to love yourself, when you start to realize at the end of the day that he say, she say, I ain't trying to lose myself because hold on one second, you're lacking self-control when it comes to hold on one second, acknowledging your worth. You the one wearing the mask. This comes naturally at the end of the day. Understand that pain can't last. Because once you choose yourself, that healing process ain't overnight process. You know, they said at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be nobody. But you God's baby. You ain't trying to hurt nobody. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Naya's poetry, my swag. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Quantity over quantity. But you missed the assignment at the end of the day. What happened to the quantity? Because you were so washed up, bent out of shape, you had to be a copycat even on your worst day. Then you try to dim somebody's life because they understood pain. Right to left, hold on a second, that wasn't their reflection when they understand that you was playing games. Someone being real or authentic bothers your growth. You try to reject someone because they understood potential. You try to mislead somebody because of your pain. How it took 1, 2, 3, over 6, 10 people at the end of the day. Only had to hold on a second, we was on the same page. How folks would gang stalk you, project pain. They would try to project fear in you, all because we ain't the same. They said that you're whack and you're corny, but you ain't for them. That fame is different than anything we wasn't doing for likes if you're clout chasing or fame. Because we live in a spiritual world. You know, when folks actually mess with you, that energy is different when folks are truly praying for you. They would never understand how the astral world actually works. The end day when you have to invade someone's space, that energy is different. You know, like hold on one second, being a spy on the wall. It'd be the train of thought for me when you know how to respect your neighbor's space at the end of the day. But folks want to dim you, like to discourage you, or because they want you to have the mindset of being insecure at the end of the day, but you was far from spazzing out. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully, how this type of stuff actually happens. Where folks don't want you to prosper in life, they try to distract you, or because you understood quality is different. Hold on one second, being authentic. I'm far from my copycat neighbor, neighbor. I'm far from my copycat neighbor, neighbor. Love yourself, I know that thing for myself. Love yourself, I know that thing for myself. I get my blessings every day. I love myself, I try to dim my light. I'm far from miserable. That ain't just different, far from miserable. They keep telling me to shut up at the end of the day, but I keep going. Why would I want to shortchange myself? Practice makes perfect at the end of the day, even when they not rooting me on. I got hoes. And the trade off me. I ain't mean to say that. I ain't mean to say that. And the trade off me. I got a whole group of people watching me, monitoring my every move. Paying me out to be somebody truly not. At the end of the day, they said I was difficult. They said I wasn't worthy of choosing me because they wanted to control the narrative. They tried to blackmail me all because, hold on a second, our prediction wasn't the same when it comes to true healing. You know that energy is different because practice speaks, actions speak louder than words. When you truly go within and actually do the proper healing. Running from a reflection, they try to paint to be someone I truly wasn't, all because they want to control the narrative because I was truly somebody. God's baby. You know, always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. You know, I would never hurt myself regardless of what man, woman, child, elderly, or couple is gang stalking me. You know, gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes, views, or clout, or fame. It's 33 minutes into this video, and it's currently 10:48 p.m., and I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Gang stalking is real to your household. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Regardless of what man, woman, child, elderly, or couple is threatening my life was willing to black women against me, and I say that respectfully. I would never stop being myself when it comes to being authentic. When it comes to gang stalking, these individuals monitor your phone calls, they hack your device, your accounts, your emails, reroute your phone calls. They even act like they know you at the end of the day when you never sign up for someone's hot-sided conversation. They will project sport towards people that's trying to come towards you. They will even try to ruin your life at the end of the day, all because you're willing to choose you. They will project sport, send magic, send you the evil eye at the end of the day. How this type of stuff actually happens. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. It's not a crime to go outside, and I say it respectfully. Regardless if you're popular, alone, or not, never allow someone to project fear in you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You know, always be yourself with no misintentions, and I say that respectfully. Nobody is my handler, no man or woman, and I'm not signed to nobody when it comes to my creativity. Don't nobody own me, and I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. No man, no woman, no couple, no elderly or child at the end of the day owns me. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Gang stalking is really real. And I say that respectfully. You know, individuals with gang stalk you, rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, or even try to make you homeless. They know individuals that work in certain departments in the day when it comes to HRA or not at the end of the day. It's just to make sure at the end of the day that you don't prosper in a way. Regardless if you're a content creator or not. Or you're just a business owner. Never give up on yourself because someone said that you're not going to succeed in life or you don't have potential. Always be yourself. You know, like that watered down Bacardi that you had the other night. Only because the rocks didn't make sense at the end of the night. Here's the train of thought for me, how they spiked it. Only because the hold on 1 second, your conscience is different. Because you allowed yourself to rub the hold on 1 second. I didn't want this watery ass position. You know, someone's position that couldn't understand their own flow. How they was drowning their own smoke. How they tried to distract you at the end of the day. But who would have knew that you was truly woke? You understood that Henny hits different. You understood at the end of the day, I didn't need to have the mix of that Chardonnay. It'd be the train of thought for me. You know, with orange juice or whatever the case may be. It'd be the train of thought for me, how folks would try to humble you, discourage you, because we don't have the same taste flow. I don't even drink at the end of the day, but it'd be the train of thought for me, how folks would try to give you a cup of something to drink at the end of the day, regardless if it's lemonade or not, hold on 1 second, or because they trying to give you a bad bit of taste in their mouth, a bad bit of taste in your mouth, or because they actually hating at the end of the day. How they trying to push you off, but hold on 1 second, they want to hear what you got going on today. Now that's a trade thought for me. You know, being different is not a crime. Because not everybody's for you when it comes to a certain crowd. Little on your taste, but it be the train of thought for me. You ever had some vodka at the end of the day when it came to that Patron? Only have to hold on 1 second, hold the ice at the end of the day because I wanted it strong. It'd be the train of thought for me. Or maybe hold on 1 second, I may reroute that Henny, but make sure hold on 1 second you put the pineapple. No, it's the train thought for me. Leave that soda shit alone. I ain't trying to get no bumps in my face today. That's train thought for me. That shit happen to people. It's a train of thought for me. How folks want you to be sick in your own growth. They don't want you to understand boundaries when it comes to woke. You know, being woke, being authentic. I call my energy back at the end of the day, being real. Hold on 1 second, they still want you to chill. They said that you're doing too much being authentic, but they pick and choose, hold on 1 second, who could hold the vocabulary, talking about God, let alone the devil, let alone the enemy, narcotics, violence at the end of the day. It be the train of thought for me, let alone when it comes to healing. Never get discouraged, and I say that respectfully. Bringing the best out at the end of that energy is different. What a testimony. It was not trying to be something that you truly wasn't at the end of the day. You wasn't sitting there trying to take someone's character traits when it comes to their trauma and pain, because you knew how to be authentic at the end of the day when it comes to having a mindset, thinking for yourself. Hold on 1 second, what you actually been through, what got you woke. You know how to give respect when it's due. You know how to give flowers when it's due, but it's going to be folks around you that's not going to want to see you through. But never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never give up on yourself, when I say respectfully. I'm Naya, Genio Respect, and my content is not for everybody. No, ever trade of it. Be yourself and no decisions. You ever mind even with the mind, but no ever trade it over me. You ever had that one specific person or whatever the case may be, decides to call you around the holiday times, whatever the case may be, that friend, associate, whatever. They stress. No ever trade on me, bitch. Get dressed. That's the trade on me. What's wrong? I met their family. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you talking to somebody? That's nice. This motherfucker so stressed out, been out of shape. This motherfucker gonna talk about this motherfucker didn't invite me nowhere at the end of the day when it come to holidays. You're just like everybody else. They meet everybody. It's a trade on me, bitch. You ain't special. I gotta go. You know, when the right person walks into your life, They ain't trying to mess it up, and I say that respectfully when it comes to treating you right. You know, they actually show up good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They ain't gonna keep you shortchanged when it comes to communication. I say that respectfully, being authentic. You know, if they got something to do, they actually gonna tell you. It's not gonna be an excuse to hide. Hold on 1 second, because they don't do that third party conversation. It'd be the train of thought for me. How someone truly wants to see you woke when it comes to hold on 1 second. Understanding faith is different. Why someone got you coming out your comfort zone, the most healthiest way to love you, not to project pain. Who would have knew that someone's playing games? It was a surprise every single day when it come to your future. Who would have knew at the end of the day true love was fruitful? True love was fruitful. You know why true love was fruitful? Because you chose you. And because you poured into you, someone showed up for you. They wasn't doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. Someone wasn't trying to hurt you. Someone didn't want to be a part of you. Someone didn't want to be apart from you. And it's just different. You know, they wouldn't want you to get in trouble. They wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. They just want you to better yourself. Not do it for likes and views or compete with the next person at the end of the day. That energy is different. You know, someone actually wants you to choose yourself. And because of that, you chose you and someone saw you. Someone brought peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because someone's energy is different. Didn't matter the time of the year at the end of the day when it comes to different seasons. Nah, someone loving you the same every day. Hold on 1 second, just got better with time and day. Two worlds colliding together. Who would have knew that's in existence? Even when the world was trying to go up against you, sin, spoke magic, chaos, confused at the end of the day. But God truly showed you why true love was comfortable, allowing you to see that why someone was truly mature, available at the end of the day. Someone was trying to fumble, you know, like your past did when it came to that pointless conversation, misleading you with pain. But who wouldn't know your future is different? Your future is different. You know, because someone didn't have a hand problem. Someone trying to shortchange your mental health. True love wasn't complicated when the love of your life, hold on 1 second, wasn't trying to hurt you. Only you realize, hold on 1 second, true love is faithful. Then it's just different. Someone cheering you on up close in person behind closed doors. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you. Always be yourself when I say that respectfully. Because when the right person walks into your life, love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Never trade off of me. It wasn't mind games. They ain't have to play with sport to get your time and day. They ain't have to get physical. Who would have knew? A prayer that a mother and father always ask at the end of the day. Someone respecting their child in the most healthiest way. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And that's okay. You know, gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and because of the fame. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I go live on YouTube every night at 10:15 p.m. Gang stalking is real to your household. You know, you don't have to know individuals for them to gang stalk you. You don't have to know individuals for them to act like they know you at the end of the day, just to blackmail you against you or get you locked up, put you in the sideboard, or try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, or even make you homeless in the day, or for them to project spoke or send you to either good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everybody. When it comes to gang stalking, these individuals will hack your device, your accounts, your emails, monitor your every move, and blackmail you against you, act like you was part of a one-sided contract that we never was at the end of the day. They would even project spell work, or even try to dig up your past at the end of the day. Just to try to do humiliate you, Richard told you. They would try to make you homeless, rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, regardless of what country, continent, zip code, borough you in at the end of the day. You know, no mother or father or guardian should lose their child due to someone's lack of self-control because someone wants to project spell work or send someone an evil eye, or someone doesn't want their child to prosper in life at the end of the day, regardless to who household it was, if it was a single-family household or not at the end of the day. Nobody should lose a child. You know, no mother or father should lose a child due to someone's lack of self-control. And I say that respectfully. You know, because someone wants to make a mother and father life miserable. Someone wants to make a mother and father feel like they're not fit parents when they are. A provider, they show up good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, they pray for their child, and they truly show their child thing that they wasn't doing for like because of fame. When they truly show their child that they love them at the end of the day, when they still do. I truly hope that you reunite with your child, and I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. You know, when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one, regardless of trying to black women against me, and I say respectfully. Never allow a man or a woman to project fear in you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and threaten your life that nobody's going to ever believe you because they're willing to blackmail you, get you set up at the end of the day. Never give up on yourself. I would never hurt myself. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I say it respectfully. Gang stalking is real. These individuals will monitor your phone calls. They have devices at the end of the day where they control your devices, all types of weird stuff. No, it's the trade off for me. Just because it didn't happen to you, it happened to somebody. It's the trade off for me. Always be yourself. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. That flex hits different when you fall from a hater. You gonna have chicks and dudes trying to discourage you, all because they don't know how to operate in their own shoes. What a hater. Or because you understood potential, loving yourself. Better days ahead, they would never understand your potential. When they try to dish you, disrespect you. Hold on one second, when they really needed to tissue. How they was hiding behind the math. Hold on one second, projecting their insecurities on you at the end of the day. When you was never part of someone's handling process, at the end of the day, making money off of you only was the God revealed the devil alone and the enemy on two different levels. Now I don't play those games. Stay in your lane. It be the train of thought for me. Call your energy back every single day on the clock. And I say that respectfully when it come to your time zone. Everybody's time zone ain't the same, but hold on one second. We all ain't haters, but never allow someone to make you feel at the end of the day that you gotta be a crash out because you loving yourself. You understand self-control is different to better yourself. I love myself. I ain't trying to dim my light. I call my energy back. Thank you, God, for being patient with me. I'm far from a hater. Didn't have to worship the devil. God was never for likes, views, or clout chasing or fame. They would never understand your weather. You mad and you're worthy. Said I call my energy back. I'm mad. I am worthy. Don't disrespect me. You a hater. It be the train of thought for me. You know, when it comes to certain individuals, I never signed up for someone's one-sided ass contract, and I never signed up for someone to use my information for their personal use. Today is currently January 2nd, 2005, and it's currently 11 p.m., and I say it respectfully. I never signed up for someone's one-sided contract, and I say it respectfully. Individuals will make money off you, will take your personality, and then call you slow, stupid, and retarded because they want to benefit off of you. And then makes you at the end of the day that you're just a shadow. That's not even existence. But I am my biggest cheerleader. When the right people walk into it that God sends into your life, I don't push God on nobody because my content's not for everybody, and I say it respectfully. When God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. They don't got to deal with that with spellwork, magic, or whatever the case may be. They don't got to send spellwork in front of your door. They don't got to send it towards any neighbor around you at the end of the day, regardless of their tax bracket. It be the train of thought for me. They don't got to gang stalk you. They're far from haters. And I say that respectfully. It ain't authentic. They know how to be themselves. It's the train of thought for me. I got to go. They act in their body, we have to shoot size. Regardless came from probably pain, the end of the day, they was truly cheering you on. They was far from haters the end of the day. Regardless of hold on one second, it took them a long time to understand that hold on one second. Patience when it comes to healing trauma and pain. They still being patient when it comes to vocabulary, when it comes to choosing themselves every single day. But who would have knew an even exchange? The grass was green on the other side with the folks that's truly for you, that truly know how to respect you. That energy is different. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. I am my biggest cheerleader, regardless who's watching me or not at the end of the day. I would never hurt myself, regardless who's threatening my life, man, woman, child, elderly, or couple. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. They be like, yo, you don't know my name, but you be so surprised how God set up the day. God will reveal the devil on the enemy when you least expect it. Getting them initials together at the end of the day, damn, I ain't have to try hard. Besides, show up at the end of the day, it be trying to throw for me. How folks swear up and down that you know them, but hold on one second, God will truly revealing the devil on the enemy. They would never understand our relationship going within. I ain't have to worship the devil, and I was far from a hater. No, I have to try to always be yourself. I'm Naya, genuine respect. When it comes to my creativity, I give my Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father God. I work alone when it comes to my creativity, and I say that respectfully. You know, when you have free will to go outside, never allow someone to project fear in you. I don't know where these idiots get this mindset at the end of the day that they're doing sport on you because you decide to go outside. No, it's a trade though, but you go to the store. I did spell work on that motherfucker. I told you. I told you it would come outside. That's called gang stalking, you dummy. No, it's a trainer thought me. What's wrong with people? And then they said that you're mentally unstable. Okay, I gotta go. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. I would never hurt myself at the end of the day. Regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not, or a content creator, never give up on yourself when it's individual in different departments in the day that's trying to project for you not to be in the mindset of having self-love or having motivation showing up for yourself because they want to try to dim your life. Never give up on yourself regardless of what environment that you're in when it comes to choosing yourself, when it comes to your dream. Humanity Worthy, I'm Naya, genuine respect. Have a safe year, day, evening, weekend, Humanity Worthy. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I may not be entertaining to the average person, but my content is not for everybody. Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the violence. Peace and respect, your neighbor, love yourself, don't dim your light. That energy is different when it comes to being real or authentic. You ain't have to try hard. Loving yourself is not a crime. Misunderstood and loved by you. Far from a hater, stop the violence in the community. Misunderstood and judged by you. Far from a hater, stop the violence in the community. I would never hurt myself regardless who's in the background threatening me at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. I'm not agent respect, and I'm far from a hater. No, ever.
a train of thought for me. Uh-huh.